Hi friends, good morning and welcome to today's Yoga for Shoulders. Today is a great class to stretch and create some more mobility throughout our shoulder joints, especially if we're in a seated position for a long period of time. We may be hunched over, so it's really important that we open our chest as well. So we'll be flowing through some sun salutations to warm up and stretch out our shoulders. So if you're ready to feel good, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start at the back of our mat in a child's pose with your knees together, resting down on your forehead and placing your arms along the side of your body to reach your fingertips towards your heels, sinking your hips back to your heels as you rest your forehead on your mat, closing your eyes and just taking a moment, noticing your breath, letting your breath flow through your body. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, release shoulders down away from the ears. And on your next inhale, slowly rise up with your head. Inhale, reach and lengthen your fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Interlace your fingers behind your back now. So we're opening our chest and our shoulders. Inhale as you open your heart. And exhale, fold forward in your child's pose. So you're on your forehead, stretching your shoulders. And again, inhale, sit up. And exhale, fold forward. Really stretch it out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more. Inhale as we open. And exhale, folding forward. Reaching your shoulders towards the front of your mat as much as you can. One last one here. Inhale, open. And exhale, fold forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the heart. Just breathe here. And then slowly, as you lift your hips up, coming into a rabbit pose, undo your hands so you can release the interlace and place your hands beside the side of your head. And start to just roll on the top of your head here, massaging it out. Finding maybe that sweet spot. So letting go of any tension that we're holding in our head and in our face here. Good, and then slowly let's come back up into a seated hero pose. Inhale, we're going to reach our arms up. Keep our arms up, interlace your thumbs together, and we'll take a seated moving cat and cow as we inhale, open the heart, and exhale as we tuck our chin to our chest. And we'll move through this here. So as we move through, not only warming up our spine in the 2 opposite directions, but we're also releasing any shoulder tension by keeping our arms up as we do this. So we're getting lots of benefits in this posture because we're used to keeping our arms down throughout the entire day. So by doing this, you'll feel a deep release as soon as you let go of your arms. So just keep them up here. Nice, strong arms. Letting the breath flow and move through the arms and shoulders, feeling that energy and the heat. One last one here. And exhale as you release the arms down along the side of your body. Shift forward into a tabletop position. Inhale as you reach the right arm up. And exhale, thread the needle. So right under the left arm. Stretch your left arm as far forward as you can. And let your head look up over your left shoulder so you get more of a deeper stretch throughout the side of the body. Both of your elbows are extended. Nice and long here, long arms as we keep the hips piked up towards the sky and just breathe. Relax the shoulders. Slowly move your left hand closer to your head as you lift up. Inhale, reach the right arm up and exhale, place it back down, tabletop, other side. Inhale, reach the left arm up and exhale, thread the needle through. Stretch your right arm as far forward as you can and just reach with all 10 fingers. Really engaging the arms so you go deeper through the stretch. Let your head look over your right shoulder here. So you should feel a nice stretch throughout not only the left shoulder, but the top of your right shoulder where it connects. And just breathing here. Relaxing. And then release your right hand closer to your head as we push our weight up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, comes back down, tabletop. Shift your arms forward into a puppy pose. Beautiful shoulder stretch as we rest our forehead on our mat and our elbows extended, resting it on our mat as well. Maybe repositioning yourself, finding a good, comfortable position. Our hips are stacked directly over our knees, and we're opening through our upper body here. Feeling that nice opening. Go ahead and take one last deep breath with me. And let's exhale the breath out. Inhale, we'll shift forward into a seal pose as we place our hands on the outer edges of our mat. Open up the heart and the chest. Start to just move your hips a little side to side. Really feeling that nice opening in the seal. And let's work with the breath as we inhale, drop the head down, and exhale, we open. Inhale, slight bend in the elbows, and exhale, we open. So you're not dropping the head all the way down, you're just hovering, and then we open and extend. Inhale, bend. This should feel really good on your upper back here and on the shoulders. One last one as we inhale, open, lift up, and exhale down. Inhale, one last one. Place your hands down flat on the mat. And what we'll do is come down to our forearms. Place your right elbow to bend at a 45-degree angle. And we'll shift our weight towards our right hip and cross your left leg over the right. And what you'll do is you'll stay in this position. Your left hand is just placed in front of your body. We're going deep into that right shoulder, into that pec. Feeling a nice opening here. The longer you hold, the deeper opening and stretch you'll feel. So this can also be used as a yin posture, holding this for several minutes here to get the full benefits of this opening. One last deep breath. Exhale, release. And slowly taking it to the other side, coming on your belly, bending the left elbow 45-degree angle, and pushing your weight towards your left hip, taking that right knee now and bending it over the left leg, right hand rested in front of you, and just staying in this position here. It's a very intense shoulder opening. So the breath is super important in this pose. If it feels like you need to come out, simply deepen the breath just a little more before you come out. Just letting it flow through your shoulder here. Good, and then let's slowly come on out, back onto our belly. Push the weight up, upward facing dog as we lift up the thighs. And exhale, pushing your weight back, downward facing dog. Walking your feet to the very front of your mat, one at a time. Come into a standing forward fold and pivot your feet hip distance, grabbing your opposite elbows. Go ahead and take a ragdoll and sway your body side to side, allowing your head to be heavy here. So allowing your head to guide you and bring your weight down from your hips. Feeling a nice stretch in your back and your hamstrings. And slowly releasing your hands, coming into a standing position, just rolling all the way up, letting your head come last here. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. And now we place our feet together into a mountain pose, arms along the side of the body. And let's bend the knees, reach the arms up, and exhale, let's fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And exhale, stepping both of your feet back into high plank, shoulders directly over your wrists. You can modify and drop your knees in your plank and shift forward. Chest comes down first, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lifting the thighs off. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Hold here just for a breath, allowing your weight to push all the way back to your heels. And on your next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to the front, hop or step to the front, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, lift, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, coming into chair pose, bending the knees, reach the arms up as you look up. And exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, step one foot back at a time. High plank pose, hold your plank, or maybe drop the knees, shift forward, chest comes down first. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, up dog. And exhale, untuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale as we step our right foot forward, warrior one, ground the back foot at a 45-degree angle, bending the front knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, step back, hover the right leg, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the left leg forward, warrior one, ground your back foot, square out your hips, bring your right hip forward, left hip back, go deep and low with that front leg. Exhale, hands come down, step back, hover the left leg, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. This time we hold for 3 deep breaths, making sure your alignment is in place. Feet are hip distance. Putting all your weight back towards the hips to sink towards the heels. The head is heavy here. Hands have lots of energy and fully gripped to the mat with the fingers spread nice apart here. And on the inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to the front, hop or step to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low Uttanasana chair pose, reaching the arms up. Exhale, stand up, hands to your heart center. Release your arms along the side of your body, standing nice and tall here. We're going to move and breathe through this. As we inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, let's step the left foot back, dropping the back knee on your mat, reaching the arms up towards the sky, low lunge. You can untuck your back toes if you like, whatever feels good for you. And letting your left hip come more forward so you get a deeper stretch through that hip flexor. Let's go ahead and intertwine our elbows, right elbow under the left, interlacing the hands together. Lift your elbows up a little bit higher so that they're in line with the shoulders. Going deep into opening the shoulders here, feeling that stretch through the outer opening of your shoulders. Inhale as you open up your chest, lift through the heart. And exhale, just hover over the right knee. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, hover. Inhale, we open our chest. And exhale, we hover. One last one here as we inhale, lift. And exhale, come down. One last one here as you come back into your eagle arms in your low lunge. Exhale, placing your hands down beside your foot, lifting your back heel off the mat, stepping back into high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side as we step our right leg forward. Other left foot forward. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. So now we're opening the back right hip flexor. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back. So allow yourself to just find as far and deep as you can go with this opening here. This is a beautiful stretch for our hips. arms nice and long towards the sky. Long torso here, squeezing the abs in. And now we interlace our left arm under the right. So we're doing the opposite of the last one with eagle arms. Inhale as you open your heart. And exhale, hovering over the left knee. Moving through this a few times with the breath. Inhale. And exhale, coming forward. And again, inhale here. And exhale, hovering forward. One last one, really open up here. Exhale, hovering over that left knee. Come back up, reaching your arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down as you lift the back leg. Step back, plank position, chaturanga. Inhale as you open, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Taking one last breath here for me. Sinking your heart deeper to your mat. And on your next inhale, look to the front, hop or step, landing on your knees. So however you want to come on your knees, we're hip distance apart, hips directly stacked over our knees. We're going to open our heart and our shoulders here. So if you'd like to keep your toes tucked, and let's start with one arm at a time, Ustrasana camel pose. As we inhale, reach, lift the arm around and back to grab the right foot. And your left arm can come and reach back. So you open, let your head, your neck be heavy here. Going deeper into this back bend. Making sure you breathe, but you lift through the chest. And slowly come on back up as we sweep the right arm up and over our head, grabbing the left heel with our left hand and letting our head be heavy here. Lift through the heart and slowly come on up, release. Taking a full camel if you're comfortable now. So taking one arm at a time, making sure that you get into this nice and slow here. No need to rush. And once you're there, lift through the chest. So try not to use your back. We want to use our heart. And if you want to take it more advanced, untuck your toes. Feeling a beautiful opening. Bringing in fresh oxygen into our lungs here. And slowly release. Come on out. Placing your hands on your lower back. Counter posing into a child's pose. Just to release the back. So reaching your hands forward. Resting on your forehead. And then slowly come on up. Swing your legs to the front of your mat. Sitting up nice and tall with your arms in front of you, flex your feet, and let's roll down vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time for 4, 3, 2, 1. Use those abs, come all the way down, reach the arms over your head, and let's take our feet and our legs wider than our mat, our feet and our hands, I should say, wider than our mat into a Shavasana. Relax your face, relax your arms, your legs, allowing your feet to fall out towards the side, fingers open, just hanging in place, not using any weight, and just letting your body just be how it is. Letting your body be really heavy here, melting deeper onto your mat, just finding stillness. Coming back to the breath, as you deepen it, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes, finding movement. And however you want to get there, let's make our way into a fetal position. So maybe it's bending the knees, maybe it's just rolling over, maybe getting a stretch before your fetal position. And meeting me into a seated cross-legged position at the center or top of your mat. Sit nice and tall, feel nice and light here. Inhale as we open, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. And again, inhale, lift, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Thanking yourself for being here today. Subscribe to Yena Yoga. Give me a like and a comment. All my love and light. Namaste.